Thank you for joining me again. What is up, YouTubers? What's happening? What's going on? How is everybody? Again, Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic, Compound Concentration Coffee, coming to you live. We are here for your Shatterday. I hope everybody is doing well. Facebookers, what's up? What's up? Love my coffee. Love my coffee. How about you? What kind of coffee do you like to drink out there? What's your favorite type? What's your favorite style? How do you like it prepared? Are you like me? Nice black coffee? Or do you like it light and sweet? Do you like it with cream? Do you like the flavored coffees? What's your pleasure? All right, there we go. Once again, Austin Woodward, Shane Roberts. That was our theme song here at Compound Concentration Coffee. The tune is called BioTrek. No wonder why that became our theme song. Now, I want to make a nice little happy announcement. I know people that may have been on the broadcast yesterday heard this, and man, I was ecstatic when I got the news. However, in a major victory for Compound Concentration Coffee broadcasting as a whole, and our whole listening community, as it's grown over the past 2 years, we have received word from Facebook Direct after sending them the new extensive catalog location and sites licensing. We have been 100% green lighted to play anything from it, as well as the 5,300 songs that we have here in the sound collection. Now, in a direct quote in the message from Brent Bourgeois, Facebook employee, on 9/27/2019, we have no interest in this other library other than to wish it and you well. You do a great job of identifying the songs and the artists connected to them, so keep doing what you are doing. Yeah. We never have to worry about being shut down. As people are hearing, we are back to our normal broadcast format. Facebook and YouTube at the same time in the mornings, Facebook and YouTube in the afternoons. Oh, yeah. We are official. Ooh. Let me go grab us some music, by the way. Got to jump over. We're going to hit that other collection. All right. Stage Engine. This is Differential Pleasure right here on CCNC. Now, I'm going to be sharing out the show a little bit. You know the routine. You know how it goes. I am not ignoring anybody. I'm not looking directly at the chats while I do the share. So if somebody comes in, if somebody asks a question or just says something in general, please just let them know. I'll be right with you. I'm literally just sharing to a couple of groups. That's it. All right, there we go. Differential pressure, the song, the artist, stage engine. Kicking right there, let me tell you. And the other night, I'm just really digging into this new catalog and this new collection. Man, I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed as you hear this new stuff. Seriously, like these artists are good. These artists are good. I mean, some of them literally, you can tell because they talk about it. You can even go on their pages. One of the things I like on their sites is they discuss like, oh, well, during the making of such and such a song, we used Pro Tools 10 and with the addition of, and they talk about the different plugins and they talk about the stuff that they use in their equipment. And, I like that. Sharing, that's, again, what the community is about, for sure. How are you, Diana? Thanks for joining us over here on YouTube, by the way. What is the good word? All right, I'm going to go to Junkyard Storytellers. Bad Kind of Mongrel. Coming out of rock, of course, vocals. Diana, would you do me a big favor? Could you jump onto the Facebook's broadcast and just let me know how it is? So look good, sound good, all that. I've got a bunch of people over here at Facebook and nobody's speaking. I think everybody's medicating or drinking their coffee. I just want to make sure everything's working well. I want to make sure, it's not too loud. I'm not clipping. Stuff isn't cutting out. I think it's working okay. Everything seems to be okay on my end, but you are the ones I'm worried about. Thank you. Different format today must be Facebook. What do you mean? Different format. Now you got me curious. I'm going to grab us another track. By the way, that was Bad Kind of Mongrel. Again, Junkyard Storytellers. Next up, Ball of Lie. Grab us another track. By the way, that was Bad Kind of Mongrel. Yeah, no, I see your comments. What's up, Linda? How are you, my friend? Thank you for joining us over here in Facebook land. Well, Diana, are you on a mobile device or are you on like a laptop, a PC? And I'm sorry to hear that you have trouble every time you try to watch, Linda. Kendall, how are you? Thank you for joining us here in Facebook land. What is the good word? But I'm at least glad to know that audio's going out. Obviously, people can hear me. Daniel, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Good morning over there. I mean, either people can hear me or you've got some hell of some ESPN going on up there because everybody's answering me as I talk. Sounds good? Fantastic. Fantastic. Again, thank you everybody for joining me on this day. I do appreciate it. Those who do not know me, I am the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. We are live from the beautiful and picturesque grounds of the compound here in Orange, Connecticut. Now, the reason it's called the compound, well, we're over 3 acres. Beautiful pond out back. It's big enough. It has a dock oversitting the pond that seats 12 people. Jason, good morning, my friend. Thanks for joining us in Facebook land. Oh yeah, rolling hills over here. It's gorgeous. Everybody says we live on a campground year round. I don't disagree with them. I'm happy to be back to our normal broadcast format. 4 shows every day. 2 shows in the morning, Facebook, YouTube. 2 shows in the afternoon, Facebook, YouTube. Yeah. We had to cut back. We literally were only doing half of our normal broadcasts for like throughout this past week. And I appreciate everybody who worked with us. What is up, Tyler? How are you, my friend? Thanks for joining us in YouTube land. I'm doing great. I really am. I appreciate everybody who worked with us over this past week. You know, it was a bump in the road. Basically, that's the way we look at it. You know, we had that little issue. What's up, Timmy? How you doing over there, Timothy? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, we had that little bump in the road, but we got things straightened out. Here you go. Here's another tune from Junkyard Storytellers. This is Railway Station. Fantastic. May you have a good day, my friend. And Diana, thank you very much. I do appreciate your assistance there. I really do. Cheers. And yes, I do play keyboards. I'm not just airing along. I play keys, I play drums, I play the guitar, I play bass, I sing, as everybody knows. Now, Facebookers, do not forget, you can make requests from your sound collection. All the songs you've come to know and love over the last 2 years, we have them all. We can play it all. You know, your Rabbit Hole, Real Nice Neighbors, Goo Goo Nana, Never Never Land, you know, so much more. Zeno with Cypress, all your Austin Woodward, all your Echopraxia, whatever you want. And if you don't know the song, if you just want a genre, sometimes you get in the mood, you just want to hear anything. Shout out a genre. We'll just go through, we'll hand pick for you. We always tell you the artist, the title, and the genre it is in. We give you 3 ways with which to make your requests here at CCNC. Railway Station right there. All right, going to jump over. We're going to do a little bit of on this day in music history and some other things. Of course, all our normal programming here on CCNC. Now, on this day, if you do not know what that is, well, I go back, I scour the annals of history of music and artists, and we take out all the good things. September 28th in 1965, Rolling Stones playing the first of 2 nights at the Capitol Theatre in Cardiff, Wales. Now, during the 1960s, the Capitol Theatre saw all of the major acts of the era performing there. The Beatles, the Kinks, just to give you a couple. 1968, American radio DJ Dewey Phillips passing of heart failure. He was only 42. One of rock and roll's pioneering DJs. In July of 54, he was the first DJ to play the young Elvis Presley's debut record. That's All Right, / Blue Moon of Kentucky. Also in 68, we see Bruce Springsteen and the local folk rock group, The Founders. They appeared at the Off-Broad Street Coffee House in Red Bank, New Jersey. The Beatles in 68 started a 9-week run at #1 here in the U.S. on the singles charts with Hey Jude. Now, that was Paul McCartney's song. It was written about Lennon's son, Julian, and gave the group their 16th U.S. #1 and the biggest selling single of 68 in general. Now, in 69, Julian paid £25,000 for the recording notes to the song at an auction. Go over here. Let me check this out. Little Junkyard Storytellers. One more in their block. We'll be going into some other things. This is Take a Night Train.
We gotta take a night train to the city.
Once again, if you would, be so kind. If you are so inclined, share the show. Let others know. Don't keep this your dirty little secret. So what's on everyone's agenda for this beautiful day out here? What do you got going on? Anything good, fun, exciting, thrilling, stupendous, little adventurous maybe? By the way, Kendall, you were saying, what's the flavor? Are you asking the flavor about my coffee? This is just a straight, regular, normal, nice, dark roast coffee. I'm not into flavored coffees. I've tried them in the past. Years ago, I went to Dunkin' Donuts and I tried the French vanilla, I think it was, or something. I bought one. I took a sip at the counter. Back into the cup. I dropped the cup right into the garbage can, and I was like, can I have a regular light and sweet, please? The person behind the counter looked at me, and they were like, you really didn't like it that much, huh? And I was like, that was disgusting. Give them their credit. They gave me another coffee for free because they saw me throw that one out. Yeah. But, not into that. Take a Night Train, Junkyard Storytellers. I like them. I like that. I like this artist. I really do. They have a lot of stuff. So keep an ear out. We're bringing you a lot more from them. Let's go over to here. 1 second. I was asked for a little hip hop. Not a problem. Got you covered. All right. Pixel Swing. I believe it's Moscasilit. Pixel Swing is the name of the song. Yes, Hand in the Fire is one that is back in the rotation. Yep. I can put that on the board for you, no problem.
Hey, Dad, can you check that card real quick and tell me if your desk is going this Tuesday or Wednesday?
You're thinking I know where the card is at the moment.
Hey, man, I'm just going by the question asked to me.
I'm pretty sure it was Tuesday.
Yeah, so is Mom. She's just making sure, she's double checking, you know, it's going to be safe on that. I was even hearing her say that the other day.
I don't have the card. Probably, I believe I left it in her car.
And he even says, hey.
What's going on, Joshua? How are you, my friend? Thanks for joining us on Facebook Land. What's the good word today? How's things in your neck of the woods? All right, we're wrapping up Pixel Swing. Coffee and dabs, great words, great words. All right, here we go. NDLS, the song is called Samurai Club. Hey, Janet, good morning, my friend. Nice to see you here in Facebook Land. How are you today? Gonna have to get myself some more coffee in a minute. This is a really funky song, huh? We are broadcasting here from the grounds of the compound in Orange, Connecticut. CC&C, this radio station, this broadcast, we run 7 days a week for those who do not know. Welcome to our show. You get a morning show, you get afternoon shows. I got my crazy look today. All right, here we go. You know what? I'm not going to go with that one. I'm going to go with a different track, but thank you. I don't think of it as my crazy look, more as this is my stage look. Because again, a lot of people have heard, some of you maybe don't know, I am a musician. I was a touring musician. I've gone from coast to coast. I played for people at the Whiskey A Go-Go over in L.A., did a New Year's Eve show. It was absolutely phenomenal. Done everywhere in between. Oh, yeah. So I took a break. I took a break, took a hiatus. I didn't play. I didn't do anything for years. Well, it turned into the longest hiatus I've ever taken in music. However, I am getting back in. So people will once again be able to come on out, check me and the individuals out, and come and play. It's not going to be the same band. It's not Apocalypse Highway. It's a whole new thing. But you'll know. You'll know. All right, here we go. This This artist is called Immonic. Immonic. I was tripping over my own tongue. IMMNNC. Immonic. The song, The Possessed. All right, this is hip hop. However, its subcategories are under abstract and dark. What is up, Stephen? How are you, friend? Thanks for joining us in YouTube land. Nice to see you today. I know where some of you are joining us from this day, but where's everybody else? What neck of the woods are you in? As I said, we're broadcasting from Orange, Connecticut. Midland, Texas. Fantastic. Thanks for joining us today. There you go. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous here, I'll tell you that. I'm actually opening up the weather station here on the ground. Florida Del Rio. All right. Immonic, The Possessed, the name of that track. Now, in between this track and the next, we'll get into a little bit of weather. I just opened up our weather station. It is currently 70 degrees on the grounds of the compound, 77% humidity. Winds have whipped it a little bit at 10 miles an hour. Now, for Shatterday, Sundays, you're going to start your week out right. Monday, Tuesday, and even Wednesday. These 5 days in a row, you are going to have beautiful, gorgeous weather. Nice, sunny temperatures in the upper 70s, low 80s. Really comfortable weather. Now, I've mentioned to people, I have been watching this storm. I've been watching the way it's been tracking. Thursday into Friday next week, you're going to see some rain, okay? However, don't fret, because when you go into the weekend, long-range forecast, we're seeing beautiful sunny weather once again. So it's going to be all right. Now we're going to jump back over. We're going to go into our other portion of our collections here. Amy, good morning, my friend. Thanks for joining us in Facebook land. What is the good word? Get into some of these requests. Now, here we go. Little rabbit hole for you. Starting things out. Rabbit hole comes to you from Ruby Amanfu. RUBYAMANFU.com. Go check her out if you like what you hear.
I told you to be careful. I told you keep your guard up and watch what you say.
Uh-oh. Looks like it wants to rain.
There be people.
And Andy, how are you, my friend? Nice to see you in YouTube land. What is the good word, buddy?
Just standing in place.
Nice. Azusa, California. Cool, cool.
When they came, you were not prepared. Then it all fell right on your head. Now you're lying in this bed. You got yourself in a rabbit hole.
And that's it, YouTubers. Keep hitting those thumbs up. I appreciate it. And Facebookers, if you would hit that like button. Okay, love you a long time. Okay, love you a long time. All right, good. Audio's going out well to YouTube. I see that. Pineapple sage. Ooh, that sounds good.
There's trouble all around you. You may not always see it, but it's still there. It may even be someone you thought that you could trust, who's got you misled. You didn't believe anything that I said. Gotta have eyes in the back of your head. Now it's so sad.
All right, 9 thumbs up, YouTubers. Thank you, thank you.
You got yourself in a rabbit hole. You're trapped 'cause you did not let go. You took that bait and now you.
I'm sorry to hear that, Diana, but once again, we've all been there.
You got yourself in a.
Anybody who smokes has been there.
You did not let go. You took that bait and now you know. You got yourself in a rabbit hole.
Oh, I hear you. And again, that's what the roaches are for. This is why you keep them. Like I talked the other day, sometimes roach joints are nice. You know, if you're smoking nothing but great top shelf flower, you mix that together, some of those strains, oh, that's a nice flavor.
You were not prepared, then it all fell right on your head. Now you're lying in your bed. You got yourself in a rabbit hole. You're trapped 'cause you did not let go. You took that bait and now you know. You got yourself in a rabbit hole. You got yourself in a rabbit hole. You're trapped 'cause you did not let go. You took that bait and now you know. You got yourself in a rabbit hole.
All righty. Checking out a little bit of music for us. Music moments at the moment. Well, that was kind of redundant. Kristen Chenoweth, doing it for the girls, she says. With nearly 30 years in show business, Kristen has won an Emmy and a Tony Award for both her singing and her acting. And one of the most famous roles, she sang her way through Oz in a story about sisterhood. The award-winning musical, Wicked, still, Chenoweth says some people are surprised to learn that she's a singer. Now, she says, it's so funny when people come up to me and they're like, oh, I didn't know you sang. And I'm like, huh? So it felt appropriate that her latest album, called For the Girls, honors all the singers that have shaped her as a performer. Now, on the album, she covers songs originally recorded by women who inspire her, and in some cases, those women even join her on the tracks. So that's pretty cool. Go over here. Oop. Now, Rabbit Hole, Ruby Amon Fu. Coming up next, Goo Goo, Na Na Na. Nico Fuzz, Willie Wisely. By the way, it's 11 minutes after 10, so you all know what's going to happen, right? Are you packed? Are you rolled? Are you raring to go? It's got to be 10:20, don't you know? Well, it's 10:20 on the East Coast, but somewhere around this great giant globe, it's 4:20 p.m. In the hour of higher learning, I tell you where. We smoke up with them. Why not?
I'm the Google, the saddest thing you never saw. Nobody needs a probable cause to kick me down again. I'm the Google, another fist across the jaw. Y'all afraid to get involved. God damn, I need a friend.
Yes, it is.
Sneaking through the back door of a city bus. The driver eyes a mirror, and I know I'm busted. Trying to get to somewhere, but nowhere's where I'll go. I'm a Google, the saddest thing you never saw. Nobody needs a probable cause to kick me down again. I'm a Google, another fist across the jaw. Y'all afraid to get involved. God damn, I need a friend. Trying to get to home, but nowhere's where I'll go. Oh, I'm the Google, the saddest thing you never saw. Nobody needs a probable cause to kick me down again. I'm the Google, another fist across the jaw. Nothing comes from nothing at all. God damn, I need a friend. I'm the Google, the saddest thing you ever saw. Nobody needs a probable cause to kick me down again.
Putting out a tweet, getting the Patreon post up, a few other things. Once again, I appreciate everybody's patience.
I'm a Google, God damn, I need a friend.
Hey, George, how are you? Thanks for joining us over there on Facebook. Welcome to Compound Concentrates and Coffee. What is the good word today? Give me 1 second. Just putting this post up. There we go. That was Goo Goo, Nico Fuzz, and Willie Wisely right here on CC&C with me, the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. Okay. This, Kiki Ireland coming out of Pop. You asked for Pop? I've got you covered. Don't say goodnight. All right, everybody, you got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Make sure you're ready.
Like the sun and the moon in the sky, boy, you're making me shine. Cause you do all the things that a girl like. Yeah, you open the door when you pick up, and night. Oh, you be my darling. Oh, won't you spend the night? Like the stars in the sky, will you give me a twinkle in my? You've been waiting a while, so it's on time, yeah. Never try to get risky and fill up, and it's cool when it's just conversation. So I'm ready to give you the work now, yeah. Getting hot, turn me on, keep it coming. You ain't going nowhere, just stick around. Darling, don't you say no, don't you say no, don't you say goodnight. Darling, don't you say no, don't you say no, don't you say goodnight. I think I'm falling for you, baby, don't you say goodnight. You be my darling, won't you stay, won't you spend the night?
2 minutes, everybody. 2 minutes.
You be my darling. Won't you spend the night?
Yeah, I'll be waiting, I'll wait around for you.
It's time to love me, babe.
I'll be waiting, I'll wait around for you.
You can have it anyway.
The crown will make you my queen, cause you
Just love me, babe.
yeah, you're perfect, yeah, you know it's true.
Oh, getting hot, turn me on, keep it coming. You ain't going nowhere, just stick around. Darling, don't you say no, don't you say no, don't you say goodnight. Darling, don't you say no, don't you say no, don't you say goodnight. I think I'm falling for you, baby, don't you say goodnight. You be my darling, won't you stay, won't you spend the night? Oh, you be my darling. Oh, won't you spend the night?
There we go. Don't say goodnight. That was Kiki Ireland coming out of pop. Now I see there it is, 10:20. Everybody smoke them if you got them. I am going to be queuing up some music, and then I'm going to be doing the same thing, but unfortunately, as you know, I cannot medicate live on the show. State of Connecticut has deemed my live broadcasts as the equivalent of me smoking out in a public performance. Whatever. Here we go. Tijuana Jones, R&B and Soul. This is called Feel Goods. Yeah, I know, right? One mean bull pack. There you go. There you go. So I'm going to cue up this track. I'm going to get Monkey in his spot. He's going to sit here. You're going to see him. He's going to do his thing. He'll be playing music. It's amazing. You don't even see him move, but he selects all the tracks, and he sounds just like me.
I like to make you laugh every day and night. Anything to get a glimpse of those pearly whites. Sparkle in your eyes when your lips bend up. Let me see those dimples, I can never get enough. I try and try, but I'm undone. You're my favorite drug. It's always the same, like a shot to my heart again. It's inevitable, the chain reaction I can't.
There we go.
Hit me all up in my feel good.
Monkey's all set to do his thing for you.
It drives me wild. Sunny days, they ain't got nothing on the way you shine. Hit me all up in my feel good, and it feels so right.
There we are.
Like a diamond in the rough. Ain't no competition, baby. You're the only one. I admit that I'm stuck like honey and buzz. Sweet is the feeling, and I can't escape the rush. I try and try, but I'm undone. You're my favorite drug. It's Always the same, like a shot to my heart again. It's inevitable, like a chain reaction I can't control. Hit me all up in my feelings when I see that smile. Yeah, those butterflies get loose inside and it drives me wild. Sunny days, they ain't got nothing on the way you shine. You hit me all up in my feel good and it feels so right. Da, 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 da. I'm feeling good. Da, 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 da. Feeling fine. Yeah, I'm feeling fine. Yeah, you got me all up in my feel good and it feels so right. Just like a cool breeze, you send chills through me. I'm a sucker for that feeling. It's me all up in my feelings when I see that light. Yeah, those butterflies get loose inside and it drives me wild. Sunny days, they ain't got nothing on the way you shine. Make me all up in my feelings and it feels so right. Da, 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 da. And I'm feeling good. Da, 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 da. Feeling fine.
Sorry about that, all.
Feeling
The share timer.
yeah, you got me all up in my feel good and it feels so right.
There we go. Just sharing out the show, spreading the smiles. There we are. Taquana Jones is the artist right there. Again, the song called Feel Goods. All right, Marshall Watson, a little electronic. It's called Not a Goodbye right here on CCNC. Once again, I appreciate everybody's patience as I have to medicate off camera. I cannot do it on cam. I'm not allowed to do it in front of anybody. Hey, Annie, good morning, my friend. Nice to see you in Facebook land, by the way. I hope you're doing well. more things in your neck of the woods. I cannot complain. Cannot complain. Things can always be worse. All right. 1 second. Monkey's grabbing yet another track. As I said, it's amazing. He does such a great job. You don't see him move. On the good foot. Wow, we're in some R&B. All right. Give me one moment, everybody. I'm going to have one quick thing to take care of. I'm going to grab you one more track. I mean, Monkey's going to grab you one more track, of course. Today looks good, Global Genius, a little rock. Good job, Monkey. What's up, David? How are you? Give me 1 second. Here we go. Don't hit that button. Accidentally clicked my mouse. Whoops. David, how are you? Thanks for joining us over here. It is a great day. It's beautiful out. Absolutely gorgeous. Can't complain. Again, I say it all the time. Things can always be worse. There we go. Now, Andy, by the way, I did see your comment about hiding over here. Once the state of Connecticut goes legal, I've made this announcement. It's been put out here. It's in the ether. Once the state of Connecticut goes legal, and we all know it is, when I have access to all the things that I have access to now as a medical patient, but only as your regular resident of the state of Connecticut, I will be live on card, lighting up, literally igniting my temporary cannabis card, sparking a joint with it, and that right there will be my departure from the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Program. Once that happens, I will be back to consuming on camera in front of all of you, as I always have and always will do. It's just, hey, they don't want me to do this right now as a patient. They want to split a hair and then twist that hair into something that it's not, just to make themselves feel better for whatever reason. Cool. Today looks good. Global genius. Betty, how are you, my friend? Thank you for joining us over here in Facebook land. What is the good word today? How are things in your neck of the woods? Next up, some country. We have a lot of people I know who listen to country. Art Christie is one of them, so it's dedicated to her and anyone else who wishes. Johnny Hewlin's Good a Time as Any. Well, it's not that now they decided this. Andy, I don't know. Do you recall, or did you not hear about Things Are Good? I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Did you not, do you recall or not hear about myself being arrested? Yeah, I smoked with an individual. Well, I smoked with a couple of people on camera. Even though I'm inside a location, even though I'm inside my house, I'm inside a private facility, because I am a medical patient. Well, all right, remember now, your card may be guaranteed that. However, I'm getting the same stuff from locations that are supplied by companies that are underneath the state's control anyways. So even without my card, I'll still be getting quality products. Now, I literally smoked a joint with a few people on camera. Once I became a medical patient and I'm covered underneath federal laws, when I did this, took a hit off a joint and passed it to somebody, they equated that as distributing a federally controlled product. So they said I sold cannabis. It said straight up in the courtroom, said straight up by the police themselves. No money was transferred. It was just because a federally controlled product went from one hand to another. It's considered distribution. How fucking asinine is that? Again, if I wasn't a patient, if I didn't have my card when I sat here and smoked a joint with a couple of people, I wouldn't have broken the law. I would have been fine. Yeah, I'm dead serious, Benny. 100%. 100%. I was blasted. I was lambasted by some people because they saw this as the golden opportunity to point fingers and go, look, he's such a bad person. He's selling his stuff. He doesn't need this. There was no sale whatsoever. It was smoking a joint. That's it. Now, because of that incident, because of my arrest, I appreciate that. Thank you, Annie. Now, because of that incident, because of my arrest, of course, the state of Connecticut was notified. I'm a cardholder. I'm in their program. I was pulled before the board in Hartford on this about a week ago on Tuesday. And I was sat down in front of a big conference table with like 5 people, I think it was 5 or 6. And basically we had to plead for them not to take my card away. Originally, what they said they wanted to do before we even walked in the room, I've been in the program since 2014. No one's ever had a problem. Now, this is the first incident. But before I even walked in the room, they had stated they had decided that they were going to take my medical card away. Quite frankly, my wife broke down in tears and explained to them, "You're dooming this man." I'm not going to go into all the details. I'll spare you all that. But truly, she told them straight up, if you do that, this is what's going to happen again. He's going to be going back in the hospital. He goes in there sometimes 2 to 3 times a month because of his Crohn's. So they said, okay, you know what? We're not going to take your card away from the patient. You truly sound like you do need it. However, we need reparations. Reparations. Now, mind you, I've already literally have paid thousands of dollars because of my arrest in bail, in attorney's fees, court costs, things like that. What more do you want? What more do you truly need at this point? I've already been bent over backwards and paddled, basically. Okay, exactly. Selling is the exchange of cash, but no, because you are a medical patient, if you pass your product, you are passing a federally controlled substance. They equate it to a sale. Distribution is what it is. And we're not talking like something small. Literally, we're talking, it's a federal charge. Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous, asinine, and talk about overreaching and overstepping what should be going on or what shouldn't be going on. So, yeah, but here we go. All said and done, after everything was through, after I got spanked by the state of Connecticut Department of Consumer Protection, and told, you cannot medicate on camera. Your medicating on camera has equated to you going outside into a public park and lighting a joint. Now, I'm a stoner. Now, sometimes I have those moments, and I say to people, I'm a blonde as well. So I call them a blonde moment where I don't know, grasping certain concepts. It's a difficult thing at that moment. I literally sat there dumbfounded. And I straight up said, no, sir. I'm sitting inside my home. I'm sitting inside a private facility. Once this door closes, this is private property. And then I asked, and I said, well, let me get this straight, just so I can understand this. Now, I sit in this room surrounded by windows. You see this big window right here, okay? I mean, right here, yeah? There's 11 windows in this room. If there were 1,000 people standing outside my windows who can clearly see me smoking a joint, lighting a bowl, doing a dab, eating a medible, that's okay. That is 100% okay because I'm doing it inside the privacy of my home. But somehow turning on these cameras, which is nothing more than allowing you an electronic window of you inside a private place and what is going on inside someone's life. Now they say, no, that is a public performance. I'm inside. But this is public. What? What? No, that's asinine. That's literally making something from nothing just to suit whatever it is you have going on in your head to make yourselves feel better. But as I said, it is what it is, only until the state of Connecticut goes illegal. Yeah, exactly. Making it up as they go along. I used to do that when I was a little kid too, when I was playing, TV tag and other games with my friends. All right, everybody, I've had enough time talking. You've heard me, complain enough about the DCP, Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic Compound Concentrates in Coffee. It is the Shatterday edition. Not to be an ass, but it's fully legal in Canada. Hey, Benny? There's my share timer. Don't panic. It's not a bomb. Nobody's blowing up. Everybody's laughing on that one. All right, here we go. Lance Tabor, some more rock. This song is called Good to Go. Hey, Benny, you have yourself a good one, friend. Peace. Much love and respect. Oh, yeah, Stephen, I know. Oh, I loved being over in Cali. I loved Cali. Then again, when I was in Cali, these feet would not hit the strip until my leathers were on, my hair was done, my eyeliner was done, my nails were done. I had a little bit of, I was done up. I was done up. I mean, I was a rocker in L.A. Fucking A. All right, there you go. Good to go. Lance Tabor. You know Lance Tabor. I've talked about him before. Guitar player, composer. He is a producer. Also calls himself full-time pet staff. Anybody who owns furry children, you know exactly what he means. And if you own multiples, oh yeah, you're in the thick of it. We're there. There we go. Let me jump over here. I'm going to be checking out in between this track and the next. Let's see. How about we look at, again, thank you for sending them over. We don't have these segments unless it's for our viewers out here. News of the ... Whoa. Now, some of these loony laws, things that are on the books that are just crazy to think about. Other ones, it's stuff that happens that people do that truly make you facepalm yourself so hard, you put your hand through your own head and you feel it go out the back, you know? Like, what were they thinking? Yeah. I've sent 3 already today. Now, Colorado. I don't know, did you hear about? There was an elk attack in Colorado. A woman who was attacked by an elk. That's, yeesh. I hope she's okay. That's nothing to. Ooh, there was even video of it. Yikes! Wild elk attacks woman in Colorado park. There were 2 people that were injured. Yeah, violently charged at a woman in Estes Park, Colorado. Now, there's a video which was recorded by a witness. This woman can be seen on the ground using her feet to fend off a bull elk, which charged at her with his antlers. Now, the adult male, which can weigh up to 1,100 pounds, they can stand over 5 feet tall, backs off before charging at the woman after she begins to move. Now, there's also a second video, which a Park Public Works employee is seen driving his Ford Ranger pickup truck between the woman and the bull elk. Now, at that point, the animal charges at the car and strikes its head on the card. Now, quote, I've never had to do that before, but I saw people in trouble and I had to do something. I had to get there quick. I knew the best thing for me to do at that point in time was to get myself in between the animal and the person. Now, there was a second man who was injured during the incident after he jumped out of the way of the animal. Well, unfortunately, he slipped. He hit his head. Now, he can be seen on the video. He's on the ground not far from the woman. The woman, not too seriously injured, though, luckily, didn't really have to seek medical attention. The man, yes, taken to the hospital, unknown conditions. I hope he's doing okay. Colorado Parks and Wildlife officials are warning visitors, avoid large animals, because right now, if you don't know, they're right in the middle of their mating season. So all senses on them are way up here. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad to hear that she wasn't really hurt. I hope the gentleman is okay. All right, Little Brent Bourgeois coming out of rock. I didn't plan it this way, especially after talking about that story, but the song that just came up is called Damaged Goods. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Andy. West Coast Choppers, this is an old shirt. This is from years ago. Years ago. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the guy, a lot of people have said it on here. I'm the guy who's known for vintage tees. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll break a T-shirt out every once in a while out of my collections, wear it, use it for a little bit, and then wash it, get it back away. Every once in a while, people have seen me in the CBGB shirt. That's not just a store-bought shirt. That CBGB shirt I have is a true, legit CBGB's merchandise gotten at CBGB's. Yeah. There we go. Brent Bourgeois, once again, the song called Damaged Goods. Here we are. We're going to drop from rock to a little R&B. Global Genius featuring Nikki Connolly. It's all good. By the way, when you're on YouTube, make sure you click that little gear in the lower right-hand corner.
I got a lot of sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing.
Nice. Hell yeah. As I was saying, though, just for those maybe you don't know, in YouTube, click the little gear, settings, lower right corner of your broadcast. Select the broadcast quality, take the highest one that YouTube offers you, It can be anything from 720p up to 1080i. Also, if you have an issue for some reason, you seem to get like a buffering or a slowing or whatever, hit that speed button. Select 1.5. What it will do is it will catch you right up to now in the show. Facebookers, you do have a quality thing yourself over there. You can select it. You got the best one you have for yourselves.
It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given. We can't complain cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good, yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it should.
It's all good. When you know where to look.
Gotta know.
It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Good, it's all good. Life is going like it should. It's all good.
There we go. Global Genius with Nikki Connolly. It's all good. Coming out of R&B. This is For Good. Little Adam Seltzer for you. Coming from Pop.
I can't remember last time I took a chance and I pushed it through. I'm feeling new.
There's my share timer. Okay, we have found it seems to be a good spacing between sharing, no matter what it is on your page, because we all know Facebook has that algorithm where they'll nail you for sharing something too fast, too much, or just sharing in general sometimes. Now, myself and some other people have been checking and literally testing a couple times, getting ourselves put into temporary share jail while working out this process and finding out a 10-minute gap in between shares. Share all day, share whatever you want, share away.
Knowing what you know now that you're gone and with me, regretting rough times. Truth is never judge anyone, it just pushes through. They ain't no mind.
Yeah, seriously. They'll lock you up in a temporary Facebook jail for what seems like absolutely no reason whatsoever.
Right's gone for good. Right is gone, it's gone for good. Though we'll never know, that's understood. When you go left, right's gone for good. Your right is gone, it's gone for good.
question of the track. That was Adam Seltzer right there. Now, a little Galilo Staccato. You wanted electronic, you say? I got you covered this day. Song's called Goodbye. It is. It is. I mean, I think the whole thing about it is that the bots, the algorithm set in Facebook is to prevent spam, like spam accounts, bullshit accounts putting up, stuff. And I get that. But again, kind of like talking about the state of Connecticut, you want to be overbearing. One second, just gotta fix something over here. There we are. Brandy, what's up? Well, yeah, I am wearing eyeliner. I am a musician. For years, I just didn't wear the stage garb, but I'm going to be getting back into performing and being back up on stage and shows. Had the hair done, lopped off 6 inches, been doing up the stuff, doing the nails, doing the whole routine, making myself look beautiful for all of you to perfection already. I mean, Galilo Staccato electronic right there. I see it. It's 11:06. Wow. Oh, absolutely. Got to have the nails, although I need to do this one. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, got to have that look, the scrunchie. It takes work to do this. It really does. It's not just roll out of bed, boy, I'll tell you. It's a commitment. All right, here we go. The artist, the sheet. Share a goodbye. Yes. Yep.
Easy to share a goodbye.
Tree. You're going to see. Awesome.
Share a goodbye. To change you. We don't know each other anymore. And I don't know myself.
Now, since we got on the air, I'm sorry to hear that, Diana. Really? Let me see something there. That's on them. All right, now picking it up. Never Neverland, Nika Fuzz, Barber Sauce. This is another request.
Just shout because I wanna get to be myself.
Start the YouTube broadcast now. All right. Hopefully